Our next speaker is Jennesse White. Did I say that right, Jennesse? Okay. Jennesse has a nonprofit organization as well. It's called Aces of Legacy, and it's an animal care and education nonprofit in Detroit.
Hi, my name is Jennesse. She said that. Definitely not a public speaker, and I was not expecting to do this tonight. Thank you, Shola. Anyway, you might have seen me on the news recently. I was basically the leader in protesting the Detroit Animal Care Center. We were trying our best to get the director there fired. His name was Harry Ward. But the conditions in the Detroit Animal Control were so deplorable, there was nothing but suffering and dying animals. This not only affects animals, of course, but it affects humans, because these are pets. People's dogs run away, and they get caught by Detroit Animal Control, they take them in, and next thing you know, their dog is dying. It's not right. There's been multiple lawsuits filed recently. So after we fought really hard through the protest, basically I thought, you can't just make a complaint and not do anything to solve a lot of the problems that are happening with animals in Detroit. So me and Tamara French, the attorney that was in the lead of filing all these lawsuits for the people, decided to start Ace's Legacy. Ace is a dog that was at Ace's hardware store. He was found, he was pretty much all bones. He had been abused and left on the street. Some woman called Detroit Animal Control, not knowing how bad the conditions were there, and they picked the dog up. Well, we all knew the dog was going to die, so all of us got together and tried to fight. We tried to even file an injunction to stop them from killing this dog at DAC, and before we could even get the injunction on this Harry Ward's desk, the dog was dead. So I know not everybody's an animal lover. I'm definitely more of an animal rights activist, but I'm not really a tree hugger. I believe everybody loves animals completely different. I just want to educate people. If you have a dog, you just make sure it's not hungry, you don't beat it, you don't leave it in the backyard. If you have a cat, you should get it shots, make sure it's not sick, make sure it doesn't bite the neighbor's kids, things like that. So we just basically want to educate the community. Also, there are tons of resources, tons of rescues in Detroit, the city of Detroit, but nobody knows about them. The community is just not educated. So we wanted to create this program to put all the programs together and then go out and educate the public. Maybe step into some schools and educate some kids. It's starting to snowball. This started in October, and I'm here today with a new nonprofit organization. I'm just trying to get off the ground, but we have a lot of goals. And I just want to see things better. And there's laws that Detroit residents, I'm very angry about this part. Detroit residents, their rights are being violated constantly by ordinances that are written for Detroit Animal Control. So basically, if you have a dog that they think is not licensed, they can go kick your door in, take your dog, take it down to Detroit Animal Control. But the problem is that they're overriding government laws for search and seizure. So it kind of gives Detroit Animal Control and the Detroit Police Department a little bit of a levy to kick in your doors, as if you have an animal. So it's basically violating, human rights. Now, we have just recently found out there's another law that they're violating. If you don't have a dog license, you get a misdemeanor. Okay, now, the problem with that is there's parents. We know a woman right now, she has 4 kids, she's a single mom. They just gave her a misdemeanor because her dog didn't have a license. Well, now when she goes to try to apply for a job, guess what it's going to say? She has a criminal record. It's not right. So not only are we fighting for the rights of animals, but we're fighting for the rights of people. So we just started, and I want to try to get everything together, and hopefully we can change some laws and change some people with their style of taking care of their animals. They shouldn't be out on chains in this weather. And I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. I will go out and buy straw in a doghouse, and I will stuff it with straw to make sure that dog stays warm. I will go broke doing that. This all started recently.